Okay, I got a package in today from a buddy of mine on Facebook, Dan Rickard. I'm going to open it up and let you see what's in it. I've been waiting for this. As you all know, I've built a 300 blackout. Well, 300 blackout, there's only one mold so far on the market made that does 300 blackout cast bullets, and that is the Lee 230 grain mold. Well, I just got these in. Guy made his own reamer, and we've been talking back and forth, and these are basically 150 grain. I'm going to check them. Could be 155, but he actually sent me even some, he's made several reamers, one for 222, one for 30 caliber, and basically he's taken an old mold he's had and just drilled out new cavities in the existing cavities. You know, maybe it was for a 38 or something. But he's powder coated these, nose down. But here's the bullet. There is no lube groove. It's just a smooth walled 150 grain. If I can keep it in there, cast bullet that I'm going to end up loading into 300 blackout. Of course, these are brown. I think I've seen a black one. This might be a little bit heavier of a bullet. Okay, don't use no gas checks. And with the velocities of the 300, you're not getting, I don't think you'd have to worry about having to have gas checks, because the velocities are so low. Now here is some, I guess these are .244. I'll check them just to make sure. So I'm going to give these a try. I'll get the scales out here and I'll weigh these and separate them by weight. And I told him I'd do a video on it. These turn out real good. He's considering those of us who would like to have a mold going in with him and chipping in on an actual machined, professionally machined reamer to make these. He said these aren't very smooth, but I don't see a thing wrong with these. These look nice. I mean, I don't see a thing that I would complain about. And of course, yeah, they're powder coated, but I can see, I mean, that looks good. So let me get the scales out and get the calipers out, and we'll do some checking. Okay, you'll have to pardon the mess here. I'm working on bullet feeder mod for the Lee bullet feeder. But here's that bullet. I'll put it on the scale. That one's 154 grain. .8, still call it 154, I guess. And like I said, I know he's got these color coded, looks like. So let's just say that's 155, that's 154. This one's brown. Yeah, that one's come out 159. $154. $157. So what was that one? Yeah, now that one's weighing 155. Okay. 154. Another 154. There they are, broke down. 154, 155, 157, 159. And that's all supposed to be 308, 0.309 probably. I'll take the calibers now. And measure them. Got the calibers out here, the digital. 308. 308. 308. Okay, now I'm doing the small ones, which like I said are supposed to be for 223, and I'm getting 60 grains. 58.4, 58.6. Okay. 59.2. I'm calling those 60. 59.2. 59. Making sure this is zeroed. 224. 224. Now, I do understand the 308 caliber ones. He just did those. He just made that reamer and just did that. The 223s, 224, he's been doing for a while. So, 224 and 59.2, so these are going to be like 60 grains. So, you may have to do a little refine work on these, but I like the shape of them because the bullet that I'm shooting in my 300 blackout is that. That's the Hornady Interlock. Hornady Interlock, 150 grain. And when you lay this over and look at the shape, it's about the same. Let's see if I got one here. No, I don't. These are 150 grain Remington core locks, soft points, and they have the same configuration shape as the interlocks. And when you look at these side by side, and in fact these might be just a little narrower, these should work, but I'm just a little bit worried about the diameter. I would prefer to have a .309 bullet or a .308, and these are pretty close to .308. They were 307s, 307.5, or .3075, .308, .307. So they may work, but I'm gonna try them. I'm gonna see how it works. I think I got. I always like to make a dummy round, and I've got some brass here that I've already made. In fact, this piece of brass I just pulled out, this is a factory 300 blackout. It's a Remington case. And since these do not have a cantilever, I don't want to mark it, but I got to see. I think my press is set up to load these at 2.11 inches. Take that case up, make sure it's sized. Okay, even though I don't have powder, run it through a powder die. And bring it over here to the bullet seating die. Now I really don't have a case flared, so I'm just curious to see if it's going to shave any off. And it did not. You can look at the side there. It didn't shave any of that off. Okay. Now I'm going to take it to the factory crimp die. Give it a little quarter turn. Factory crimp again. Okay, as you can see, I put the crimp in it. And we'll see if the bullet won't turn. So it's in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the 300 blackout out. And we'll see if it'll chamber that round. I'll be right back. Okay, got the 300 blackout here. Take out the plug and release the magazine. Like I said, that's only one that I've done. So I'll put it in the magazine. It's in there. Now we'll see if it'll feed it. And it closed, went to full battery. Now I'm going to pull it out. So I can examine it. See if the rifling or anything hit on the... And... no. Rifling did not hit anywhere on the case. Turn the light on. Did not hit anywhere on the not on the case, but on the powder coat. So those chambered, or that one chambered. Now, another buddy of mine, and I'll show you these are the ones we were joking around calling the Smurf killers. And if you notice the black ring, these are from an Ideal Lyman 311 413 mold. That was where this bullet's body was actually hitting in the rifling, and the rifle would not go into full battery. And you can see the shape difference in this bullet compared to the blue one. So Daniel's got the right idea. We just have to see how they work. Okay, I have sorted my bullets out here. I pulled the blue bullets and the powder, so I have primed cases ready to load. I got 10 of them. Just happened to size these, and these all came out to plus or minus 100 and the heaviest one's 155 grain, and the lightest one is 153.8. Well, it's kind of hard to find anything data-wise for loading these, so I'm using HydrogenReloading.com's website, and I'm going to be loading Winchester powder 296, bullet diameter .308, and like I said, I've measured these. Some of them's .307, 5, .308. Okay, now they call for a cartridge overall length of 2.235 inches, and with the Hornady 150 grain interlock bullets, those would not work. They were too long. So when I seated them to the cantilever, that made them 2.11. So I'm going to seat these to 2.11. Now the starting load is 15 grains. Should give you a velocity of about 1785 feet per second. Cut pressure 38,000. And then the max load is 16.2. I'm not even going to go nowhere close to that. I think I'm going to actually do these at 15 grains. I probably will do 5 of them at 15 grains. Then I will do 5 more at 15.4. That's what I load the jacketed bullets at. Of course, they are 150 grain. So I will mark the 5 that are at 15. That way I'll know those are the ones that are at 15 whenever I get ready to go to the range and shoot. And like I said, I hope to have my chronograph. Again, pardon the mess. And I'm going to be doing all this by hand. I have the powder in this little cup. And I'm just going to trickle it in by hand until I get to 15 grains. Okay, that came out 15.2. I'll just check it. Dump just a little bit back in. $15.2 now. $15 grain. So I'll take a case, foam, that's at 15 grains even, placing the bullet on the case mouth. Have it seated. Check the dimension or the length. Turn the light on so you can see. 2.105. Close enough for me. I'm going to crimp this one. Okay, it's crimped. I will take a Sharpie and we'll write on the case . 15 grains. So there's the first one. Get another 15 grains and I'll keep going until I get 5 of them loaded up with 15 grains. Then I'll move up to 15.4 on the other 5. Okay, now I'm doing the 15.4. I've already done one. Write it on the case. I'm at 15, 15.2. Yeah, that went to 15.6. $15.4. These are all coming out 210.5, 210.6. So there we go, 15.4. That's the second one. So, and I'm going to show you how they fit in the magazine. Now, there they are. That's 15.4. And those are 15 grains even. They're all at 2.105. They fit real good in the the Lee bullet cedar. Doesn't smash the point. So I think I will go ahead and take these that are 15. I'm going to mark across the back of it just in case the writing on the side gets rubbed off. And that's what I've done, is just marked on the bottom with Sharpie. Now I have a master mold mag. I'm going to load the heavier ones in the bottom. You can see how they fit in the mag. With taking a 223 and cutting the shoulder off to make 300 mag, you know, there's ribs inside the magazine, and they're supposed to, pretty much with 300, the ogive has to be in the right place so these bullets will seat or set in the magazine properly without crisscrossing. And they look like they're all in there fine. Got the 15, got the 515 on top, and the 15.4s on the bottom. So these are ready to take to the range. I'm just trying to show you, get the light in there, show you how they're setting in. All parallel, don't look like they're crisscrossing. So I think those will make a good 300 blackout cast bullet round with the powder coat. So the only next thing for me to do is take them, shoot them, chronograph them with the powder I got, see how they do, check the barrel, make sure there's no leading. You know, everybody's going to the powder coat. Seems to be doing real well, not getting any leading out of it. The thing you have to be careful is with the Lee die set, you don't get an expanding die. for cast bullets. Now I do have that die, but if you don't use it, this case neck mouth is sized, 0.308 to accept that size diameter bullet. The metal jacket don't shave. So if these were any bigger, say 0.309, it would be shaving, I'm sure, the powder coat off of them. So I think what Dan has done so far is right. It just all depends on whether or not, and I can't remember the terminology or the word for it, when you fire these rounds, that the base of the bullet expands enough to not let gas escape around the side. So testing is the only thing we can do. So that's it for now until I can get out to shooting. Thanks for watching.